السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. أما بعد، فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ما لكم لا ترجون لله وقارا. وقال تعالى: يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا ترفعوا أصواتكم فوق صوت النبي ولا تجهروا له بالقول كجهر بعضكم لبعض أن تحبط أعمالكم وأنتم لا تشعرون. صدق الله العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم، ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين، والحمد لله رب العالمين. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي رب زدني علما. My respected elders and brothers, in the previous two Jumu'ahs, we were discussing the topic, what is adab. We went into the definition of it and the adab of our elders, our parents, our teachers, adab of someone or respect of someone with whom we have a disagreement and ikhtilaf, whether on a worldly basis or whether on a religious basis. Last time we discussed the adab of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Moving forward, what is the adab of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Quickly mentioning, adab is an Arabic word used in Urdu also. It's translated as etiquettes, manners, respect, mannerism. All these translations are there for the word adab. Now the ayah that I recited in front of you is an ayah of Surah Hujurat in the 26th juz. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O people who believe, La tarfa'u aswatakum fawqa sawtin nabi, do not raise your voices. The pitch of your voice should not be beyond the pitch and the voice of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. One command. Second command, وَلَا تَجْهَرُوا لَهُ بِالْقَوْلِ, do not speak with him in a loud tone, in an informal manner. كَجَهْرِ بَعْضِكُمْ لِبَعْضٍ, as you speak with one another in a loud tone and in an informal manner. Why shouldn't you do this? أَن تَحْبَطَ أَعْمَالُكُمْ, because if you do this, Allah will destroy all your good deeds. وَأَنْتُمْ لَا تَشْعُرُونَ, and you won't even notice also. You won't even come to know that my good deeds are destroyed because of not fulfilling these two commands related to the adab and respect of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. How do they implement in everyday life? Sometimes Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam would be speaking with a group of Sahaba or an individual Sahabi radiyallahu anhum, and other Sahaba radiyallahu anhum were sitting in other majlis a little far away from him. So he would be speaking to that specific person, or he would be quiet, and the others were communicating with each other, and their voice would go up, the pitch of their voice would go up beyond the voice, beyond the normal conversation tone with which Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam would speak. So this is forbidden. Second command, when you directly speak with him, this was not speaking directly with him. When you directly speak with him, your tone should be much lower than the tone in which you speak with your son, your daughter, your friend, your cousin, your parents, much lower than this. Or if it is informal with people you know, it should be formal with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now this was for the time when Sahaba radiyallahu anhum were present. What about today? How does this ayah relate to us? The ulama say those whom Allah has given the good fortune to go to Makkah Mukarramah and Medina Munawwara, when they are sitting in the masjid of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as if they are in the company of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because it is the belief of the Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah that Anbiya, the Prophets alayhimus salatu wassalam, are alive in their graves. What is the situation of their life? How does it contrast and match with us? Allah knows best. But they are alive, this is our belief. And the hadith says a person who sends darood and salat on Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam from far away, the angels carry it to him. And a person who recite darood while near his rawza, his grave, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam directly hears it. This is an authentic hadith. So as if we are sitting in the company, in the same place, a little feet away, a few feet away, he is buried. And the hadith tells us, our aqidah tells us, he's alive in his grave. So our tone should be low. Sometimes while sitting, waiting for salah, we end up conversing with each other, something that should not be talked about in the masjid. I'm talking while sitting in the masjid of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Or in a tone that is need of us. Would we have spoken in that manner? No, we would have not. To the end has two parts. But this is the shortest darood. So that's why whenever the sound comes in our ear, whether in the masjid or physically someone is saying something, it is required from us. Once in the life is wajib, is mandatory. That wujud, that obligation is relieved even if a person says once in his life. But the adab, the etiquette is that whenever we hear the word Muhammad, we say sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is the adab of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam की ज़ात है, उनका अदब क्या है? सूरह हुजरात की दूसरी आयत है, 26वें पारे में अल्लाह पाक फरमाते हैं, जिसका मफहूम है, ए ईमान वालों, अपनी आवाज़ों को मत बुलंद करो, ऊंचा करो आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की आवाज़ से, पहला हुक्म। और आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम से इस तरह ऊंची आवाज़ से बात नहीं करो, या दूसरा तर्जुमा, इस तरह खिलखिला के बात नहीं करो जैसा तुम आपस में ज़ोर से बात करते हो या खिलखिला के बात करते हो। क्यों नहीं ऐसा करो? कि अगर तुम ऐसा करोगे तो तुम्हारे सारे नेक अमाल ज़ाया हो जाएंगे। वअन्तुम ला तशऊरून, और तुम्हें पता भी नहीं लगते, बहस की वजह से उनकी